What did he do this time?
Oh no, I've just been re-listening to a Spotify podcast, a favorite of mine, and
Ah,
it's most of it's just calling Chris Chibnall a hack, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
fair. Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy dunking on the little idiot.
Who is the mysterious figure watching me?
And why won't he spawn in the first place he's supposed to spawn? Probably because there's constantly enemies there now.
Mm.
Biggest of the oofs. So I've been emotionally wrecked by bloody fucking CW shit, which
Oh, really?
I
Wait,
forget.
Flash season 7 or what?
I don't even know. I can't remember. Is that what season I'm on?
I think it's the one you're on, unless I'm wrong. I remember you sending that text with the. Oh, check it out! I've just got like season 7 and 8. I think it was
Right.
season
Yeah. So it would have been season 7. Yeah. It's
7. Interrogate. And by interrogate, we mean threaten and ask questions while threatening.
yes.
Which is basically what interrogation is anyway, but you know.
Oh wait, shit! I must have got that place because he's put a sigil there. Oh, that's good. Um.
So, season 7 is actually emotional and stuff.
Well, no, it's emotionally manipulative, and I didn't expect myself to be as invested as I find myself being. But again, in the same way that I used to watch them, which was just binging and not, so like the bad stuff doesn't stick out as much when you're binging because,
Oh, that's so.
well, just because you go through it so much faster
Oh,
that
like
it's like you still notice the silly bits of dialogue, but you just laugh rather than thinking, oh, this was the episode I chose to, watch today. I could have been watching something good. Ow. I should not find it this difficult to talk while playing this game. I mean,
last time, I believe we were going through a list of Phase 4 stuff.
we were, yes.
So let me see if I can find that list that I had again, so we can...
Yeah, so we can
finish
continue,
up
because I
that
think we
list.
got about halfway through.
Yeah.
I was thinking for next season, when we start Batman Arkham Knight, perhaps we will focus more on the actual story of Arkham Knight, because I have some thoughts about that. And you've seen it as well. You know what happens in Arkham Knight, don't you?
I'll admit I don't.
I thought you watched your brother play it.
Yeah, he's only actually played up to City. I'm not sure why he stopped after City, because there was that Return to the thing you're playing right now, actually. Return to
Right,
Ark.
yes. Yeah.
But what games are actually in that? Like, there's Asylum, City, and then is Origins in there as well?
No, they've excluded Origins from any remaster except on Xbox. Xbox has Origins in a triple
so
with Asylum and City,
Oh,
but
that's why then.
I thought I thought I basically notified you that the trilogy of Asylum, City, and Night was on sale, and I thought you got it.
Asylum, City, and Night. Yeah, that's the one we have, I think.
So you have Night, but you haven't played it.
Yeah, and the reason for that is, I told my brother there's another game that was released before Night, and it's called Origins. And he was like, okay, let's get that first. And then we forgot to ever get Origins.
Well, you can't get it on PS4.
Oh.
You can get it through PlayStation Now.
PlayStation Now.
And you could probably get... do you still have your PS3 plugged in? Because you could just get an old copy.
Yeah,
that will probably be better because PlayStation Now is a subscription and it's reliant on, you know, internet connection. Hey, someone has died.
Batman, I've detected the distinctive Deadshot sniper.
Well, it means I get to go and scan another Deadshot victim, and we can watch this poor sod.
Oh, okay, yeah, understandable.
And go and catch the not real Deadshot because they retconned him.
Wait, what?
Well, you know, there's that new Suicide Squad game. You know, there's that new Suicide Squad game.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. These two have the awareness of a fucking... These two are so good at their jobs. What the shit?
Yeah, it's going for £5 right now.
Oh, cool. Well, so that's an option because that's definitely a better option than a monthly subscription for something reliant on Wi-Fi.
You don't say. Even having good Wi-Fi, it's like, it's not the same as actually having it physically.
Yeah, and I think there's also a limit, so if loads of people happen to be playing it, you'd have to wait.
Things could get a little...
It's just not a good system.
My flesh is begging you to fail, Batman.
But, yeah, okay, well, anyway, basically, I was... Well, so actually, that's probably better because it means we can go through the story properly, and you can basically react to it and tell me what you think, and I can tell you stuff about about where I would have made some changes to the story and decisions that was made that I don't really think were good in some ways. Perhaps, but then we'll be a little bit more focused on Batman, and I also won't have to spend so much time thinking and leaving you to do all the talky stuff, which has been a little. Oh fuck! Yeah, I was failing to talk, and you were holding the line on the whole.
I've just remembered because I was staring at this list, being like, "Wait, what were we actually doing? Ranking them or something?"
No, we were trying to. We were deciding whether
been a series or is it good as a movie, or
vice versa. Basically, yeah, you know, do we think this should have been a series or movie, or did they make the right decision?
Eternals.
Yeah, Eternal should have been a series, and then some of them. I think I had quite a controversial thought about WandaVision, which you did not agree with whatsoever.
Oh, that it could have been a movie.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Oh, wait, there was that thing with you. No, you
with
were like,
3 movies.
It should be a trilogy
in
a month.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the idea myself, but it's just so bold.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think they'd.
Well, I mean, come on, this was the first. That was the first show. That was the first kind of really unique thing that they did out the gate of Phase 4. They, you know, after Endgame, they did Far From Home, which was just an epilogue to the Infinity Saga. So, wait, WandaVision wasn't the first part of it, was it? Black Widow was. Okay.
Wait, Black Widow's the...
Black Widow
came out way later.
Wait, did Black Widow come out after WandaVision? So is WandaVision actually the first...
Black Widow came out after Loki.
Shit, okay, so is WandaVision actually the first?
Yeah, the first.
The first of one... Yeah, so exactly, they could have opened Phase 4 with a fucking trilogy in a month. They could have made tickets for each movie, like, you know, half price or something, and made absolute bank still, because that's still 3 movies you're going to see.
So that would still be 1.5 times.
Yeah. and you'd be going, you'd be seeing 3 movies. They'd be able to show them for months. I should have interrogated that guy. He's dead now. Oh well.
Oh. Okay. Condition: unconscious. Sure.
People are convinced that Alfred's going in and changing that, so Bruce doesn't feel bad.
I honestly don't blame them.
That's explosive gel. I need this.
Alright, let's see. Where do I remember last we left off? Yeah, I remember that rather vividly when we were talking about No Way Home and how cool it would have been to have a series, a nice...
Yeah, you had some really good ideas, actually. You were talking about, fucking, like, a Tobey Maguire solo episode and Garfield and shit.
Yeah. And just seeing the 3 Peters hanging out.
Yeah.
Solving crimes, getting some downtime, because they're all 3 of them are great characters and great actors. So
yeah,
in in what little we saw of them all in the same room, it was mwah, you know what I mean?
Though they would have messed it up if they'd made it a series like Hawkeye, where they wanted to make the big cameo drops right at the end of the series.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, compromise. Prequel TV show that comes out after the film. With Toby and Andrew episodes, and one with Tom Holland as well, where showing the kind of, because there's a bit of a time skip early on, isn't there? There's a bit of a montage of shit happening, so it would be quite cool if we got some more time with Tom's Peter's life going to shit, and then so if we saw some more of that.
Right, so that was, do you remember if we said anything about Moon Knight?
No, I think Moon Knight, what was the one on before Moon Knight?
Well, No Way Home.
Oh, right, it was, sorry, I thought you just referenced it for, no, I don't know what I'm saying here.
I was trying to work out where we left
you were trying to work out, oh, I see.
Because I remember No Way Home, it's like, I'm not sure I remember Moon Knight.
No, I don't think.
Actually, didn't you say it would have been better as a movie or something?
I think because I think there's some episodes that dragged, and then there's some episodes that I would be really sad to lose.
Yes.
I feel like I would be worried about losing any Layla content, because honestly, she was the redeeming feature of that. I do love that, like, every show, in a way, has completely, gone against what I expected to love, and instead I found something totally different to love. Oh shit, I found all the victims, that means...
Connecting to that computer.
Oh wait, I know exactly where to go, it's by the GCPD building. There we go. Let's go there. Because I've played this game before! The benefit of hindsight, or foresight, I don't know which one it is, if it's something you've done before. Any ideas?
It's weird, I feel like it's both somehow.
Yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen because it's happened before.
Yes.
As opposed to hindsight is...
It's deja vu!
Hindsight. Deja vu, let's go with that. Yeah.
Let's go with that, it's deja vu. Can you do a Tracer impression?
Of what?
Tracer from Overwatch.
Well, yeah, but what to say? Like, just...
Don't
like,
you know her famous lines? Like, anyone get a sense of deja vu?
Oh, yeah, she does say
But
that.
I can't do that shit fake American British...
Deja vu?
Yeah, that really shit American impression of British.
Jews love the cavalry's here!
It's, oh Christ, yeah, it's the old, Watch Dogs Legion was entirely set in London, and I don't think they cast a single British voice actor, because pretty much every single one of the characters with a British accent sounded like the fake American impression of a British accent instead. Which makes no sense, because there's so many British people in America. Especially actors. They go over there so they can get all the villain roles.
Yes.
Hey, Bradley, you'll never guess what I have to do to get this Driddler trophy.
What?
Stand on a button.
Stand on a button. Oh, and just fire the... Oh, okay. That's relatively simple, actually.
Yes. Now, where... Oh, hello. This looks like a scannable area. Okay, do you have anything else to say about Moonkite?
Moonkite... No, I think it... I mean, it could maybe work as a movie if you trim down some stuff, but, you know, like, it's... I rather enjoyed it for what it was. Kind of thing.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to rapid press X.
Right, next on this list.
Yes.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
It's heavily encrypted.
Which...
I mean, I probably would have it was originally going to be a Scarlet Witch film, and Doctor Strange was going to be completely different. So, I possibly would have done that. Personally, I don't know if I don't think Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness would have worked any better as a TV show. What do you think?
I don't know actually.
So his name is Deadshot, and guess what his password is?
Heading? Oh, Headshot.
Let's see.
Deadshot, and his password's Headshot.
That is worse than using your birthday.
Damn.
Yeah, that really is. Oh damn, Bruce Wayne is one of his next targets.
And then Batman.
And then Batman after that at 3:30.
The best fucking thing about that is that the guy who hired him to kill all these people is Professor Strange, who knows Batman's identity.
What?
So he's offered an assassin to pay an assassin twice for one job.
That is, why not just tell him? Why don't just tell him?
Why not just put Bruce Wayne on the hit list and don't offer him and don't ask him to kill Batman?
Yeah, I mean,
especially considering the rate for Batman's probably going to be a lot higher than billionaire Playboy.
Yeah. Also, it's a lot more beneficial for Strange for him to go after Bruce specifically.
Yeah.
Because him fighting Batman, you know, Batman's just Batman. But if he like fights Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne, you know, like, oh, he's gonna have to be careful about what he does.
Yeah.
To make his escape look really lucky, rather than, I escaped because I'm a really badass martial artist and I'm really smart and I have loads of skills and gadgets and shit.
And all that.
So I'm
jazz.
definitely not Batman. I'm definitely not Batman.
You made me miss my target, Batman.
Yeah, I think that's one thing where the whole give it a series would have been beneficial because of how fast paced it was. In a way, like there's so much. Like if you think about all the stuff that happens in Multiverse of Madness, it's kind of insane. Like,
yeah.
There's like you starts off and there's all these demons coming to New York or wherever the city that is. They're actually then we got to go and talk to Wanda. Oh, Wanda's evil. Let's have a fight in Camouflage against Wanda. Then, oh, we've gone through into another dimension. Oh, we've been captured by the Illuminati, which consists of, you know, Mr. Fantastic and Professor Xavier, among others.
Hmm.
And then it's like, oh, now we need to dreamwalk, and there's so many, like, characters, and there's so much stuff going on, and there's so many set pieces. And I think they didn't get as much time to breathe as they maybe should have. And especially as regards Wanda's motives and her motivation, I think it would have been a lot more easy to... I think it would have been a lot easier to, you know, explain all that she's... explain it exactly right and make her more sympathetic if there was more time to show various things like a more gradual decline in her morals.
Totally, because it does feel very sudden, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just like, boom, I'm gonna kill a version of me from another universe and steal her kids.
Well, it's just because, especially the end of WandaVision, where it seems that she's kind of, you know, resolved.
Yeah,
but then she's worse. And I guess that's supposed to be the Darkhold influence, but that's all off screen. And it's because it's supposed to be a dramatic reveal, but you still could have then gone back, as you said, you know, done the reveal, oh shit, she's the villain.
Yeah, and then done
a backstory episode, like when they introduced Maya in Hawkeye, how we got...
Yeah.
How the fuck... Okay, so this boss is the easiest boss other than the Electrocutioner in Arkham Origins in the entire series. It's a piece of piss. But
yeah,
so I'm really intrigued because there's just one. There's the obvious way you just sneak under the thing, and that's how you do it. You just sneak under the thing if you're patient, and one you know, secret takedown him or whatever. I've been trying to use... I want to see because I've seen someone else just use something else. So I'm fascinated to see how to do it differently. The thing is, if you do get seen, it's a one shot, like, so there's a lot of room for error, for failure here. But I'm really interested to see what I can do. Which is why I'm being a bit stupid here.
Why are you hiding?
It's really interesting how we talk about how we talked about Doctor Strange over time, isn't it? Because we started off being like, it was all right. It was a status quo update movie almost. And now we're like, that it was a mistake. It was just a mistake.
It was
also
really bad for Wanda.
Yeah, it was really bad for Wanda. The actress is fine, but they really did, they should have cast America Chavez to look like she does in the comics.
Yeah.
She is very, Hollywood kind of whitewashed person of color as opposed to what Chavez should be.
Yeah.
That's just, that's just the simple truth.
They always just take it like that. Just sneakily, take it a few shades lighter and no one will notice. Like, why, though? Why?
Because that actress was really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was really good for what was written in that show, because that was not America Chavez, because America Chavez is fucking awesome. But, so again, and she was just basically a goober, a MacGuffin, thank you, in that film, until the very end.
A MacGuffin / Doctor Strange sidekick.
Yeah, well, no, I like that, because Doctor Strange is finally taking on his role from the comics as being kind of like the fun uncle of the Marvel Universe, which I love. He just helps out people when they need it. That's what I like about him in the comics. So his characterization there was perfectly fine, but it was what they did to do that, which was a shame, which was just make her basically pointless, except also the main point of the thing. But, like, a stupid thing like, oh, people with magic could take her powers? Fuck that shit. What the fuck? That is way too overpowered. So you're telling me that at any point I feel like they've really written themselves into a corner, because any magic villain, you know, in any future Doctor Strange film that America Chavez, you know, doesn't even have to be in, but they could literally have gone off screen and killed America Chavez and stolen her powers. Unless she learns how to stop people from doing that. By training in magic herself, maybe that's how they're going to get around that, but it seems very odd that they was like, oh yeah, we're going to take your powers with magic.
Oh, you know what they could do that'd be really cheeky?
What?
Like someone tries to steal her powers, but then, like...
It backfires?
Someone tries to steal them, but then, like, she's got a magic, like, some kind of protective magic on. And like, either she, who's put it on herself, or maybe whoever did put it on, pulls out the "it's a simple spell but quite unbreakable" line.
Yeah. That would be good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want. That's what I'd want from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness TV show. Give us more time to flesh out Wanda. Give us more time to flesh out America and her relationship with Strange, and let him really become, you know, mentoring student over the course of the.
Also, spend more time with America doing her own thing and being cool.
Yeah.
Maybe after, you know, maybe even resolve all the Wanda shit and then have an episode where America, you know, have a different...
like I said with the No Way Home thing, where there's an episode where we show...
Yeah, but kind of have that happen later. Like, you know, America's gone away for a couple years, maybe. Maybe cast an older actress who looks a bit more like America. And... wait the fuck, I'm being so dumb. I've got a grapple hook. I'm trying to fucking climb on a horse. This isn't an excellent volume of Tom King's Run. I don't get a horse in these games.
What? Batman got a horse?
Batman gets a horse constantly.
Why?
Well, because there's often post-apocalyptic bullshit happening in Gotham where one of the villains is, like, taking Gotham back to the bloody Stone Age and released an EMP, so of course Batman can only use a horse. It happens more often than you think. But, what's next on the list?
Next on the list is... Miss Marvel!
It was perfect as a show. Like, I would not change a single thing about Miss Marvel. Except her powers, but, you know, that goes without saying. But that's not about the form that it was shown as. I actually think Miss Marvel is the only one on this list that I would adamantly say, no, you can't fucking, like, do not change that. Like, while the others, it's like, oh yeah, you know, that could work as this, or that could work as that. If you change Miss Marvel, I will hunt you down.
Yeah, if they changed if they weren't cowards and kept her power set the way it should have been the whole time, then we could have had, because, you know, full on shapeshifting plus Avengers fangirl means scene where she shapeshifts realizes she can do it, and then shapeshifts into, like, all of the Avengers, and we get, you know, Chris Evans coming in here and squeeing and being like, oh my god, I'm Captain America, and then Robert Downey Jr. come in and go, oh my god, I'm Tony Stark.
and Brie Larson. That would have been the best one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I mean, she fucking cameoed at the end. Come on, I don't know why they didn't do that.
They didn't do that because her powers got changed so she can't. But
if it seems so obvious, but it seems so weird that they changed her powers when they showed her original powers in the credits, and she used them in exactly the same way, so much so that it looks like they changed it. Like it looks like they might have actually changed the powers in post. Yeah. Which is really weird, because, I mean, she puts her hand on the door, and it looks like a stretchy arm, and then she obviously she does embiggen, which makes absolutely no sense when it's a light construct.
She even said, like, embiggen.
She did,
like,
yeah.
What?
But it makes absolutely no fucking sense, other than as a reference to the comics, when she isn't, you know, literally growing inside herself. I fucking hope that they change it back to the original powers at some point. Surely there's been enough complaints.
I'd hope there's been enough complaints by now, because
I mean, everyone basically said, show's great, why'd you change the fucking powers, you idiot?
Why did they change it? The one thing I can think of that's like, oh, they can't have changed that in post-production would be when she, like, runs on platforms.
Yeah, because she could stretch her legs.
Yeah, true.
She does that in the comic. She just has long legs, so she's basically running along the floor, but she's looking over the city to see where she needs to get to. And because there's these massive fucking feet appearing, people stay out the way. And she uses her arms Have you seen The Incredibles 2?
No, I've not seen The Incredibles 2.
Okay, well, there's this amazing sequence that made me really want,
You know what 2 I have finally seen?
Deadpool 2?
Yes!
Okay, we'll get to that soon then. But it's made me really want a Mrs. Incredible game, because she basically web swings by extending her arms, and then turns her body into like a squirrel flight suit, and glides around like Batman. It is the fucking coolest scene. I mean, wait, did it come out before Into the Spider-Verse?
What, the Avengers, or
Mrs. Incredibles 2?
Incredibles 2, let me look up when it came out.
Well, Into the Spider-Verse was 2018, so I feel like it did.
Crap.
What?
It's also 2018, so we're gonna need to go down to the months.
December was Into the Spider-Verse.
June was Incredibles 2. So Incredibles 2 came out a couple of, well, not a couple, but a few months early.
Right. So, so for a couple months, depending on when I saw Incredibles 2, that was the best sequence of a superhero using their powers to traverse. Until the What's Up Danger scene, obviously.
Mm.
But, no, it's a really cool sequence. It's a very cool sequence. But, you know, Miss Marvel could basically web swing with her hands and potentially, you know, shift her body into those shapes to, like, fly. Technically.
Yep,
she can shrink like Ant-Man. And grow. So she's got quite a lot of traversal options. Also, she has a healing factor. People forget that.
Yeah, she does actually.
Although she can't use her polymorph powers while she heals. Or well, she can, but she'll stop healing. So it's like a kind of a choice thing. You've got to either heal or be stretchy.
They didn't.
Oh shit! There's a ringing phone.
I feel like they didn't put her healing in.
No, they didn't.
Well,
in Marvel, the game?
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone have self-regen just after a time?
Oh.
Isn't it like an Uncharted, you stop taking damage, you heal up thing?
Yeah, that might be right, actually.
Because I don't think we have health bars.
Okie dokie. So
you're not gonna dare argue for a movie of Miss Marvel because
you'd have to cut too much.
Yeah, I think,
But
and I think
you actually cut?
I think you cut so much heart trying to turn it into a movie.
It needs the length that it has because it was like, was it 9 episodes, or was it 6?
I think it might have been 10 actually.
10, yeah. It feels like it was a lot of episodes.
Yeah, not in a bad way.
Well, in a it was long way.
Yeah,
not in a bad way.
For Bradley, that's both. But for me, that's a yeah.
So yeah. It's 10 episodes, or however many episodes it is, and not an episode too much.
That's precise.
Many.
It's exactly the number of episodes it is.
Yeah, but it needs to be exactly that number of episodes.
Yes, sure.
Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be exactly that number of episodes. It could be more, but it couldn't be less.
Okay, what's next?
Next is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, fuck me. Should never have been made.
Yeah, actually, yeah, let's go with that.
Well, okay, should have been a movie, should have stayed a movie, should have killed Chris Hemsworth in the first 10 minutes. We've been through this before. Should have been about Jane. Jane shouldn't have died at the end. There you go. We have Jane Foster 4.
Jane Foster 4.
The Mighty Four, sorry.
They pull a... Oh, Jane Foster Thor. I thought you said 4.
What? Oh, right. Yes.
Like the number.
Yes, it should have been Jane Foster 4.
Like I would like it was going to be called Thor 4.
Jane Foster.
and then they pull a Falcon and the Winter Soldier at the end and change the title from Thor 4 to Jane Foster 4 or something. Oh god, could you imagine the outrage?
I mean, because what a time to, you know, because Odin's son is weakened and shit emotionally, and he's trying to kind of fight his way back, or he's just, you know, he's brought back, you know, he's helped the Avengers save the world. Imagine how, you know, he'd be so elated, he'd possibly even drop his guard, and, you know, would lean into Gore's whole thing about God's disappointing him, you know, all that. Where's the thing gone? Oh, motherfucker's ringing another bloody phone.
Damn.
They put on a bloody balcony.
Okay, last 2... well, there's 3 more. But
yeah, there's No Way... Oh, we've done No Way Home, haven't we? I forgot that's not on Disney Plus, but we've already done it, so that's good.
The last one is, of course, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, so I can't really... I can't really make a claim on that either way, as I have not seen it yet. Although, it would be interesting to hear your take. But, that's...
Wait, hang on. Wait. What was more recent than Wakanda Forever?
There isn't anything more recent. I was just noticing that there's 3 things left, but...
Oh, right, you were listing... Oh, you were moving to the end. I see. I was so confused.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't...
I was like, wait, how the fuck are we at Black Panther already?
Okay, so let's
go
back,
I could talk about it without doing spoilers.
Yeah.
So anyways, isn't it like the 1st of February that you'll get to see that?
Yes, in fact it is.
It was the 20th of January, and then they changed it to be spiteful. Probably because it's still making money.
Tell me, have you seen I Am Groot? Because I haven't.
What? They're so short. It would take you less than half an hour to watch all of those. They're great.
I didn't know they existed.
What do you mean you didn't know they existed? They were advertised for ages.
They were?
Yeah, on the Disney Plus. Do you only go onto Disney Plus for when to watch a new Marvel episode, like, a week later, because you always seem to be behind?
That and for, like, whatever's on Disney Plus that I'm watching, but, like...
Oh, yeah, but I mean, do you not, like, see the homepage? You know, do you never, like, linger on the kind of banner thing? Because, you know,
I probably saw it once or twice, but I thought, oh, it's coming out soon, okay.
I mean, for some reason, they didn't, they did for I Am Groot what they undid with the Marvel Assembled documentaries, which was Marvel Assembled was like a series, and then each project had its own episode. Now they're all separate for some reason. The Groot mini episodes were completely opposite, although they haven't been changed. So it's like 6 tiny episodes, each like 2 minutes long or something, or 5 minutes. I don't know how long they are. But for some fucking reason, they're all on separate things, so you have to go through and add every single fucking one to your list to make it easy to find them to watch them. Which was a bit stupid. I think they should just put it under I Am Groot and then episode names, you know? But, mini rant over stupid decisions. But yeah, so the She-Hulk ending now doesn't make sense because she drops into Marvel's Assembled, but that isn't a thing anymore. It would have to be Marvel's Assembled like Shang-Chi or Marvel's Assembled She-Hulk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe they updated it. I don't know. Yes. So. Is that seriously the next one that you were like bringing up?
I Am Groot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it would work as one episode, which would, you know, it would make it about the length of a What If episode, at most. So... I can't say much more to that. It doesn't really matter if it's a TV or an episode because it's not long enough. It was weird the way they did it. I thought it was going to be, you know, longer episodes or one long thing, and it was neither what I expected. Please move on, because I keep talking and adding sentences to this and I just keep saying the same things.
Okay, then it's time for you to do just that all over again. Because the next one is, of course, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Why would I be doing that? Why would I be repeating myself?
Oh, well, I was talking about the adding new sentences thing.
Oh, I see. You were being meta and I was being depressing.
I guess.
You were doing a She-Hulk.
I was meaning it in the sense that you really liked this show.
Yes.
And it's always nice to talk about things you like.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it all before, probably on this series. So, I mean, you know, would it work as a movie, Bradley? That's the question.
I'm gonna go with a big fat no. Because how do you do an episodic format in a movie? Like, you can't have gags like, oh no, there's not going to be a cameo every episode. I mean, there's a cameo in this episode, but it's not because there's going to be a cameo in every episode.
Well, you could... I mean, this is fucking preaching to the choir because you've never seen, you've never seen a Tarantino movie, but you know how films sometimes have chapters?
Oh, okay.
They could have just made it basically one long thing, but with chapters, I guess, if they rejigged it a bit, and then had a bit more kind of... Because obviously they cut a lot out to make it a feature length, wouldn't they? So there'd be a lot of side stuff that doesn't really kind of go anywhere beyond being the kind of main plot of another episode. So it wouldn't get jumbled, they'd remove that stuff. So... fuck.
Yeah, fair point. So it could do something like that.
So I guess... it could work?
But think about this.
Okay. I love how aggressive you get every time we talk about She-Hulk. It's like the only thing we disagree about.
Just think about this for a second though. If it were a movie, you wouldn't have She-Hulk to look forward to every week when it was coming out as a series.
Now you're just fucking trying to now you're using my own words against me and trying to, God, you're fucking being sneaky tonight.
Okay, there's no ill will involved, I'm just Johnsing.
Oh, fuck you, not you.
Okay.
Not you! This fuck bastard who snuck up behind me and... Did that fucking... Ow. Oh, thank fuck, I saved the riddle guy. Please continue to try and, Fuck, I can't even remember the bloody phrase, this is really annoying me. Appeal to my obsession with the show and how much I enjoyed having She-Hulk constantly to look forward to, as you were saying, so rightly, annoyingly accurately knowing me. Can you fuck off, please?
So, yeah, but I do think I'd prefer it as a TV show, just the format that it is, you know.
No, I think I do agree, yeah. I just wanted to, you know, we've got to be objective here. We've got to really test ourselves. Would it work?
I mean, maybe, but I feel like you'd have to like focus a little more on the action than the comedy and the gen scenes, and that would be a problem if you ask me, because
yeah,
one of the most interesting parts was how it was Jen trying to balance the Jen life and the She-Hulk life.
Yeah.
And, you know, all the struggles that she gets from being a superhero.
A lean green lawyer machine.
Anything else to say, or do we move on to the next one?
I think we move on, because I haven't got anything more to say.
Okay, this one's kind of tricky because it's not a movie, and it's not a series, it's a TV special. It's Werewolf by Night.
Shit! So, yeah, okay.
Kind of both and neither at the same time.
I think it was perfect as what it was, and to change it would risk making it like everything else, which was mildly disappointing.
Fair. I want more.
What, you want to ruin the magic?
Maybe that's greedy of me, but it was... Damn, when you put it like that.
Oh wait, I have a disarm thing now. What the fuck? Give me your gun! I am the gun collector, give me your gun.
All things considered though, I would love to see old Elsa Bloodstone again.
Yes.
Make a reappearance.
Yes.
You know.
With her grey trench coat and red hair, please, also. And I want her, we've talked about this before, but goddamn, I want her to just walk into a bar and Christine Ritter just be sitting there, her head on the bar, not even like
Oh my god,
drunk, passed out, but she's just so fucking done with everything. And then Elsa's like, "Are you Jessica Jones?" And she's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." That's what I want Jessica's that's what I want Jessica Jones's first line in the MCU to be. Because you know what yeah, because for the comics, for the Alias comics, they started a whole new fucking line of Marvel comics where they were allowed to show sex and have actual swear words not censored in the comics. And this was the first, an Alias issue 1. So it's called Alias Investigations Jessica Jones, I think, the series. And and this was the very first issue of that special part of Marvel that came out, and the first line of dialogue, and the third line of dialogue, and the fifth line of dialogue was all the F word.
Okay.
So, oh fuck me. Who designed it so it's rotate and zoom in and out, and the left ones just move? I have questions.
What the heck? Rotate and zoom and move the thing. Okay.
Oh. But it's like a clicky. There we go. It's like it's not a smooth thing though. It's you have to it was up and down to like setting kind of wise, so it's like you've either got 5 or 2 of the size of the thing then, which was a little bit awkward. But yeah, no, so I really want Jessica Jones's return, and her first word of the MCU to be fuck. And you know, in 12 films, I think you get
you're allowed one F-bomb.
You get one F-bomb. So introduce Jessica Jones, and her first line is "fuck," you know, or like for fuck's sake, you know, just the F-bomb, and that's how you introduce her back into the MCU. That would be the best way to do it. And and she has hung out with Elsa Bloodstone in the comics, so they are an established pair, and it's always a fun time. So please, Bradley, can you bribe Kevin Feige for me?
Sure, fam.
Can you ring him up and be like, "Oi, you! I know you fucked up someone."
I've got him on speed dial. It'll be easy peasy.
Look, mate, you fucked up at some points, but listen to me because I know exactly what you need to do. This is you talking, by the way. You give me one of those fucking hats, and let me just, you know, add a couple character interactions. It'll be golden.
You are the one who will save this day. And
there you go.
He's gonna think I'm a goon from Intelligentsia or something.
From the ashes of Arkham, the fires will
no, I don't think that's how that works. But anyway. Oh no, because you're pro women appearing in more shit as opposed to telling them to fuck off, which was their thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope I don't come across as one. As like a guy from Intelligentsia. Because nothing would please me more than to see...
Well, you've never said a slur, so...
That would actually be so good. Like, alongside...
That would actually be so good to say a slur. Bradley!
No, it'd be so... I mean, no, the Bloodstone and Jessica Jones thing would be like alongside, you know, Daughters of the Dragon as like top 2 shows that need to happen.
Yeah. Bradley, why are there no murders? I want murders. It's just a lot of assaults in progress. Where's the bloody...
It's the actual, like, can't they put a little more effort into it and actually kill the guy?
Find further leads. Oh shit, was I supposed to follow a trail for longer?
find further leads. Yeah, you're Batman, like the world's greatest
I
detective.
thought I did that. I thought I finished that. I thought I was... Shit. I thought I... Oops. Lol. I thought I spoke to that guy. Anyway,
Oh yeah,
what were we
the
on?
whole thing about one F-bomb thing, it reminded me of something. Like,
Yes.
someone had this great idea for one of the X-Men movies, where Deadpool's in it.
Oh
And
god, yeah.
it's PG-12, and
He keeps trying to swear and...
he knows that it's PG-12 because you know, meta force wall breaking stuff. He knows it's PG-12, so he knows he's only got one F-bomb to use,
And he's saving it up, and then Logan walks in and nicks it. Yeah, it's such a brilliant. Yeah,
I would love that. That would just
I
be like
always liked the idea
bad.
that someone had on Tumblr years ago that he wouldn't even be like announced, and it was never like it would be he'd just show up in an Avengers film in using their microwave in Avengers Tower. This was back when they were using Stark Tower as a headquarters. He was just there, and someone was like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he just jumped out of a window.
His father was a famous doctor, but Bruce wastes all his time on money and models.
That would have been
Yeah, so we are at the end of the list, save for one movie, which is Black Panther 2. Which isn't actually got 2 in its
Whoever
title.
cut up Wayne knew what he was doing. I guess Wayne must have snapped. Can't blame the guy. God knows how I lasted this long.
Black. Wait, so is it? Oh, so did we agree? Well, wait. What about Guardians?
As in the special?
Christmas special. I mean, generally, what do you think the specials? I think they work as special one-off episode things rather than like a shorter length series or well, I mean, they are technically movies in a weird way, aren't they? So
yeah,
the Guardians one was not good.
yeah.
I mean, it was fine. It was just, it wasn't. It was low-end Christmas content.
Christmas time is here.
It had its moments, but I think they focused on the characters with the.
Bacon?
Yeah, they focused on Kevin Bacon a weird amount, and wasn't. Mantis and Drax are both good side characters, and Dave Bautista has a lot of potential as a kind of, but they don't really seem to know what to do with him and Mantis that much, so there just wasn't that much that they could, that they chose to do rather than they could do. They could definitely do, but no, I don't want to get murdered. Where the fuck is this thing? Oh shit, I am very far away. Where was I going? Oh Christ, I might actually not make it to this phone and someone might die. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so is it Wakanda Forever?
Wakanda Forever.
Where the fuck is this phone?
Where the fuck is this phone?
It's supposed to be glowing. Christ, why isn't it glowing? Jesus.
Could it be on a higher roof?
I found it, it's just it was not glowing, which was really not useful when they're supposed to show up in detective vision.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, sorry, Wakanda Forever, this is all me, isn't it? Shit. No, I don't think it would have worked as a series.
Fair enough.
I like how you could just rudely hang up on the guy the last time, rather than listening to him fucking exposit. Look, here you go, Bradley. I'm saving a guy who's about to get murdered, probably.
Oh, good.
Happy now?
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Oh, Christ. You make me do my fucking job.
Wow, you're the one who says you have to be a superhero.
I didn't say anything about a superhero. I am the knight, Bradley. I am not a superhero.
Yeah,
That said, when we get to Gotham Knights, I am gonna fucking do so much crime fighting, because in that, it's actually fun.
Oh. That's good.
Yes.
It's good for superheroes to be fun in a superhero game.
Though, at the same time, I'm also, like, don't want to spoil you the thing because I want you to play it with me at some point, but it's good, you know, there's quite a lot of requirements. You know?
Yes.
You know, getting a PS5.
Yes.
You I will gut like a fish.
Yes, I was halfway through not saying that I finally watched Deadpool 2.
Soon, I will carve your life.
Oh shit, sweet.
And because I finally watched Deadpool 2, I can finally say that I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
It was pretty good, yeah.
It was funny. I think, you know, good old Ryan Reynolds
knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I have heard accusations that he only plays himself, but
I mean, if that's him playing himself as opposed to playing Deadpool, then I am super happy because I've read Deadpool and I can't stand the fucker.
Oh, he's annoying and
oh, I find him unbearable. You know, he showed up in a Wolverine comic recently I read, and I was like, oh fuck. But to be fair to him, he spent most of it being chopped up by Wolverine, which was very satisfying.
Oh, the wondrous things that you can do with someone's healing factor.
Yeah. I have to find Zappy.
Zappy?
Well, of course, because Batman, despite being able to crouch in that vent, can't take out his fucking remote electrical charge. So it means I need to find a current somewhere around here. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Wait, can I just open this door?
Yeah, you know how he does that scene where he's like, oh my god, luck isn't a superpower, it's not cinematic.
Yeah.
And it's being really cinematic behind Domino.
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty good. I would have liked to see even more luck going on, honestly. Just for how amusing it all was. Like, it was a very amusing film.
What did you think of X-Force?
X-Force. Damn, best team. They went too soon.
I have four books of X-Force, with a fifth on the way.
So, question. Is it the same team members?
No, it's basically the X-Men's own CIA. They're kind of secret, like, agents that do all the dirty shit behind closed doors. Is their role. Where the fuck is the fucking Zappy fucking thing?
Your entire life.
Hey Bradley, don't mind. I can't fucking remember how to do the Zaz shit. And it's really obvious. I know it's really fucking obvious.
I mean, I haven't seen a Zappy thing either. Maybe it's in this room instead of out through that door, you know?
I mean, that's perfectly possible. Wait, that's gonna be for the fucking Riddler thing, isn't it? Oh, it is!
Okay, it's for a Riddler thing.
It's for the fucking Riddler thing, so I'm totally wasting my time here.
Soon, I
Saz is saying the same shit.
And he can't see me, apparently.
Soon I will carve your life on my arm. Ooh, scary. Yeah, one of the recurring things that I thought was like equal parts hilarious and equal parts freaking gross was what was the kid, you know, Fire Fist or whatever was it Russell? Was his name Russell?
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell, like, his insistence on bringing out the, as Deadpool referred to it, ass pen.
Oh, yeah.
Every possible opportunity. It's just like, God, like, you know, R-rated comedies where they can just go there with shit like that.
Batman can't fucking stand putting his feet in water, otherwise it sends him back. So far. Batman needs to change his fucking priorities. Anyway, sorry. Yes, the ass pen. Well, no, Bradley, you've got to say the line. Come on, the fucking prison pocket. That is hilarious. That is the best. That is by far the best line in that film.
Jesus.
Although it's been a while since I watched it. Is there any better lines than that?
No, that one's pretty good. It also had, you know, nice use of, you know, music and like songs that were not fitting the situation.
Yeah.
Perfectly fitting the situation.
Oh my god, have you seen Gotham?
Gotham. I'm gonna go with no.
Watch the first season of Gotham. It's on Netflix.
Ah.
It's kind of... I mean...
Is it like a prequel?
Yeah, it's a prequel to, well, you know, everyone,
Batman.
basically. Basically everyone. Batman, all the villains, Jim Gordon, all that stuff. But, there we go, there's the electric current. Yeah, no, the first season of Gotham's really good. And it has its moments in later series, but the only one I think is worth your time is season 1.
How many seasons it run for?
5?
I see.
But it was constantly on the edge of getting cancelled, which is why they were very kind of careful with it in some ways. Also, they were never allowed to use the name Joker.
Oh.
Which is really fucking stupid. So,
what do they do for Joker then?
They get around it in lots of stupid ways, but yeah, it's kind of dumb. But no, season 1 is really good. You should definitely watch season 1. And, yeah, just, and it kind of, I don't know when it was, where, it kind of, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really fit in with the CW stuff, because it was always its own entity. But, no, it's really, really interesting. But, you know, if you could occasionally sprinkle one of them in amongst your CW watching, I think you would enjoy it, and you'd meet some more of Batman's weird rogues gallery. Yeah.
He has got a great rogues gallery, just from like seeing, you know, the Arkham games, and the movies. You know, there's.
Wait, but what made me suddenly say that?
I have no idea, actually.
We were talking about Deadpool.
We were talking about Deadpool 2, and then.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Neither do I.
For some reason, I think it's something to do with Gotham Knights, but then it can't be because we didn't talk about that was ages ago. Oh, look, I have a shadow, but it's in a weird place. Guys, that's not how shadows work, I'm afraid.
Wait, surely not. Oh, yeah, absolutely is.
Can I stand on the dot? No, I'm never going to be able to see myself stand on the dot, even if I am able to position myself to stand on the dot.
God, small world.
How the fuck do I get that out? So are we done? Did we finish talking about all the things?
I guess. I mean, there's probably more things about Deadpool 2 that...
Oh, right, sorry, yeah. I was thinking, I meant the Marvel, the MCU list. I wasn't sure if we'd finished that or not. I couldn't remember, was what I meant.
Yeah, we had finished that, because I, of course, can't add anything
about Wakanda.
Black Panther.
Yeah, so. Damn.
That's definitely an interesting topic for, like, the other ones as well. Like, well, I suppose the Phase 4 is the one that is the first one that really has shows and movies.
Yeah, and options. And I don't think the other phases really have any that could be TV shows.
That is true.
I think they were all made specially for this, and it was only in Phase 4 that they got really experimental to some detriment.
Yeah.
So what about Arrow and Flash? How are you doing post Black Canary?
Yeah, it was pretty grim what happened, but I don't think I've actually seen another Arrow episode since then.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
shit, there must be there's so many shows then, if you're...
Yeah, there was this big break where it was like, okay, 2 Supergirls, and then in between in between this and another Flash and another that, there's some Legends of Tomorrow, and it's like, yeah. Although Supergirl's finished now, season 1 of Supergirl's finished, which I rather enjoyed.
That is good.
Supergirl's a very nice, paragon character.
The paragon of love.
Yeah, it ends on such a nasty, sequel hook. It ends on a not a cliffhanger per se, but kind of a cliffhanger.
I didn't actually. What's the...
should I say? Are you likely to watch Supergirl?
I mean, I might eventually, but I don't really care.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, it's not the biggest thing in the world. The episode, the finales, it's ending. Everyone's having a
nice, swell old time.
Nice old celebration. Let's all bring out the bubbly and all of the.
Wait a second. So this is only season 1 you've seen, right? How many seasons are there of Supergirl?
6, I think.
Right. So you're telling me that this is a CW show, which is basically a soap opera with a female lead. How many pregnancy scare cliffhangers do you think there are going to be?
Do I think there's gonna be, or do I think...
Do you think there's going to be, and how many do you think there's going to be, if you do think there's going to be? Because I'm actually curious. Because, I mean, it's such an obvious trope. But at the same time, in Supergirl, that would actually be quite a extra level of oh, fuck. Especially when, she's in her own universe, so she's pretty much the only super.
I'm gonna say, I'd like for there to be,
none?
just the one. If they do any at all, just do it once and get it over with.
Yeah.
And don't ever bring that shit up again. But, as for someone who has seen 1 season so far, I can tell you that there haven't been any so far. I hadn't considered the possibility of there being any. The
Well,
thought
you know,
of it happening is kind of, oh god, really?
the CW, man, anything's possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna say cautiously optimistic that they didn't pull it in the first season. So why would they pull it in any other seasons? Because they're running out
Well,
of
because
ideas.
they run out of ideas the more they go. They run out of ideas the more they go, Bradley. This is always,
Oh god!
it's always how it works.
Oh well. So yeah. So celebration.
Have you seen?
We're having a nice time.
You know, Superman's going to show up, don't you? Eventually.
Oh yeah, he's like, he hasn't shown up, but he has shown up. Like he's,
Oh, of
he's
course.
always,
Doesn't he take her out of the rocket? Actually,
yeah, and
isn't he?
like he's all silhouetted.
Right, yeah, because they haven't cast him at that point. They were doing what they did with Titans, where they just keep showing Batman's
really?
cowl or shadow, or don't fucking watch Titans.
Oh, is it that bad?
It's so close to being slightly okay, but it always disappoints. I watched.
Oh my god, that is scathing.
I watched season 1, and I was like, I was like, it's okay. It's when you watch something like that for the first time, it's like, yeah, I can see what they're trying to do, and I can appreciate it. It's something different. Don't like what they're doing with Batman, but whatever. Season 2 rolls around, I'm like, oh, this is a fucking mistake. And then season 3, I watched all of season 3 one very drunken night. While drinking craft beers for the first time. And good God, was it rough. Season 3 was fucking rough. Oh, so yeah, I doubt I'm even gonna look at season 4, but I mean, maybe if I get drunk again and can't find anything else better to do, I might look at season 4. But don't. It's like the one where some shows are bad, but I think, oh, Bradley might get something from this. You will just get depression from Titans. It is not good. But have you seen? So with Superman, yeah. So when they cast Superman, and they started doing promotional posters for his, his first appearance or whatever. Do you know what the tagline was?
What?
Superman is coming in Supergirl.
Oh no!
Guys, coming to Supergirl was right there. It was right there.
Why?
It's so awful, isn't it?
Oh god, that's terrible. How did they not realise what that sounded like?
I don't know, but it's just beautiful. Fuck.
Oh god.
It is too perfect. I saw it again like the other day. I saw that poster, and the caption was just like, guys. Second draft your poster captions, please. Ah, for fuck's sake. Wait a second, am I overcomplicating this? So wait, so you've watched 2 episodes of Supergirl.
Yeah.
You haven't told me what the stunning ending is yet. I kept interrupting you.
Yes. So the ending. They're having a great time. They're celebrating. They're doing all. You're such a good friend to me, and this, that, and the other.
Are they drunk?
No, they're just doing finale stuff.
Oh.
Being like, you're such an amazing superhero, Kara, and this is my favorite picture of Supergirl. Shows Kara outside in her civilian clothing, kind of thing. Love lovely sappy stuff.
And then
the thing goes through the sky and it hits, and Supergirl, does the rips her shirt and reveals the S underneath it thing as she runs out to go and check on what it is, and it's a pod like hers, and she opens it up and the camera's on her, and she goes like, "Oh my god," and then cut to black. And it starts doing the credits, da 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 da, and it's like, what? What you just?
They didn't even know what was in that bloody capsule.
Yeah.
That's for buying the writer time. No, that's letting the fans do the work for them. They're just going to basically choose whatever they like out of the speculation.
Oh, like that bit in Sherlock.
Where they're all the theories about how he survived.
Yeah.
And then Stephen Moffat just went through making fun of some of them, and until he found one he liked and went, okay, yeah, but didn't actually ever say what it was. I fucking hate this.
But yeah, I have seen that. I've seen an episode of Flash. And,
okay, what happened in Flash?
Flash. So, funnily enough, the Supergirl crossover just happens at the start of the episode, because he's gone. He went back in time to go and ask Thorn how he could get faster, and Thorn gave him a tachyon enhancement
thingy. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he did that last episode, and this episode he starts and he's trying it out.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, Barry, go and run. And he runs really fast, and then he goes through, and then a portal opens and he goes through, and then another portal opens and he comes back out through that second portal, and when he gets back to the lab, he's like, I'm finally back, and he literally just like kind of glossed over that, because
that was the Supergirl thing.
Yeah, he was like...
was that... That wasn't included in the DVDs, was it? Because I didn't get that episode.
Oh, really?
No,
well, I suppose it was Supergirl crossover only, really.
Yeah, so it would have been, in her... It would have been in her DVDs, probably, wouldn't...
Yeah.
Was that Supergirl Season 1, then? Because Season 1 was on a different channel, so...
Yeah. That was the thing that shocked me the most. I was like, wait, how did they manage this? Like, it's not even on the same network. But there he was, Barry Allen, the fastest man alive in Central City. I mean, no wait. No, that is Central City. So wait, what is the one in?
What's Supergirl's one? I
forgot what Supergirl City is called.
Kansas City? Oh, yeah, we need to get you versed in a couple more Batman and DC things for our intelligent discussion of Arkham Knight as it unfolds. I am
Cora Danvers, yeah, great.
Getting you with I've just remembered a much easier solution to this. Let's see if I can do it the hard way.
National City. It's called National
That is
City.
a fucking stupid name.
Yeah. I guess so.
I mean, that said, that is a believable American name city, isn't it?
So yeah, I mean, I suppose wait for the crossover, but like it's absolutely an episode of Supergirl that happens to have Barry in it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't think he's even essential to like the plot line of it or anything. It's just nice,
Barry Allen is here, and he's here to occasionally stay.
He's here to say, oh my god, you're a superhero? I'm a superhero. No way! Did we just become best friends?
Did we just become super friends?
Oh my god.
Don't they say that at some point?
I don't know if they said it in that episode, but they probably will say it at some point.
Do you want a slight spoiler? But
right
it's
ahead.
not really a spoiler. There is a musical episode.
Oh, really?
And Grant.
Oh yeah, because he was in Glee.
And with Supergirl and Barry doing a duet, and the duet is called Super Friends.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh my god, I can't wait to see that. Which season is it, just so I know how long I'm going to have to wait?
I think it might only be season 3, actually, you know?
Oh, that's good, that's good.
I don't think it's long at all.
That flipping sounds like gold. But anyway, back on what's happened in this episode of The Flash, he does the whole tacking on device, and they find out that he's going 4 times as fast as he used to, and with it on, and it's like, okay, I'll put this on and I'll fight Zoom. And you know, they're going to do that until they realise, oh wait, we actually need to open a breach to Earth 2. And then after a bit of, you know, like, thinking about stuff, Barry realises, wait a second, Cisco, your doppelganger was like, said that you tap into multiversal energy or something. Like, doesn't that mean you can open portals? Personally, I thought that was a bit of a leap myself, but
I mean, honestly, I think it's less annoying than Cisco's vibe ability, which allows him to basically solve the plot whenever they need to know something they shouldn't know.
That is...
Which is how he discovered his own death in the original Flashpoint. What, you know, where he accidentally reversed the day.
Oh yeah. So yeah, so Cisco has a bit of a what if I turn evil? Because Cisco always has to get powers and then be like, what if I turn evil?
Wait, is
the
this
second time?
Has he almost got powers? Wait, what was the first time?
Second time in a row. The first time he was like, when he you know, realised about the vibes he gets. How, yeah, and he's like, oh, but I got these from the particle accelerator, which means I got them from Wells, which means I could be evil.
That is some
What if
fucking...
I turn evil? It's like, bro, literally everyone got their powers from Wells.
I mean, to be fair, most of them did then turn evil.
That's also true. But, like, Barry's here, being a goodie.
I do like the fact that Wells basically did the Super Collider, and, well, you know, and then Thorne was like, okay, we need it to happen sooner. And creates all these metas to basically train Barry, but the only reason he basically does the Super Collider is so that Barry can get his powers, and, you know, it introduced the Speed Force to their reality. So all of this, like, extra stuff is just the creation of the Flash. That, like, all of that shit is just so one guy can create the Flash. I also wonder if Thorne hadn't got in the way and given Barry his powers sooner, whether he would have ended up more mature and wouldn't have had Team Flash and would have been a lot more like the comics Flash. Maybe. I do not know.
Yeah, but this time he's freaking out because he successfully, like, opens a portal for a bit and then immediately shuts it. And he freaks out and says, "Oh no, don't make me do this, Barry. Don't make me do this." Barry's like, "What the hell, man? Just calm down." And he's like, "But Reverb was evil, and he could do this." So
yeah, and Reverb has
evil?
a much cooler name, mate. So.
But what if I turn evil? And then Barry's like, "Bro, you have what he didn't have: a family." And by that I mean the guys at Star Labs.
Oh.
We're your family. We're your family, Cisco.
Wait, wasn't Caitlin over there as well, though?
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised with all of the fucking husbands who have then died inevitably because Caitlin seems to be the kiss of death with her many husbands. I'm surprised that she and Cisco never even like try.
I guess so.
I mean, past season 1, it seems like they, there's no chance. But do you know what? I mean, you've seen season 1 a lot more recently than I have. But do you think that there was kind of a vibe that Cisco kind of fancied her?
Maybe.
Because I got a couple. He was like quite jealous when Ronnie.
Yeah, actually.
Showed up not dead and then died again.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
I mean, I hope I haven't like spoiled the fact that they never get together, but they.
I didn't think they were getting together.
Exactly, they have absolutely no fucking interest in each other. But in season 1, I always got that kind of like slight vibe that he did fancy her, which is surprising. Like to think that the number of seasons that I've seen and nothing.
Huh. Funny that.
I feel like you were still trying to tell me something, and I've just.
I was trying to say that he was that he had another. What if I turn evil? Crisis.
Oh right, yeah,
and
then
extended metaphor about Anakin Skywalker.
Oh fucking hell!
Stuff, because it's Cisco. He's got to do a pop culture reference.
Yep.
But Barry says, "Nah, you won't turn evil because you got us. You got your Star Labs family." And that cures his
doubt, and he gets on with the plot.
He's like, "Okay, let's get back to the plot now." He's like, "Okay, I'll open your portal." So he opens the portal, and Zoom comes through like, "Yes, I'm going to steal your speed, Flash." And then they do a big, running scene where he's chasing him, and then they show him.
When they fucking murder a guy.
Then they give him flashbacks to his worst childhood memory of his dad killing his mum.
Wow, so usual hero stuff then.
Yeah. Like, specifically to gain an advantage in combat, they bring out cardboard cutouts of his dad and mum. I thought it was a bit dull myself.
Wow. Fucking hell, I forgot that.
Yeah, Barry slugs him in the face and he's like, I'm
better than you because because one of my parents is dead and the other one's in prison. Oh wait, shit.
I've beaten you, Zoom. You'll never like terrorize another world again.
Oh well.
Like, well, what if I kidnap Wally? So he goes and kidnaps Wally. Like Barry just lets him go. It's like, dude, you let him go.
Don't stop to talk. Don't stop to talk. Don't stop to talk. Don't stop to talk.
Yeah. But so predictably, he goes off and kidnaps Wally, and he leaves behind a message on the wall: "Your speed for Wally's life." Then Barry's like, "Okay, I guess I gotta give him my speed."
And then everyone says, that's a stupid fucking idea.
Barry, don't do that. Don't give him your speed. Who's gonna fucking fight Zoom if you've got no speed?
Wait, isn't he faster?
He's faster than Zoom. I don't know why he doesn't just beat up Zoom and then get it.
Yeah, because he could beat up Zoom again like he'd done 5 seconds before and save Wally at the same time.
Yeah.
But no. You see, Bradley, stuff has to happen, and for stuff to happen, Barry has to be a fucking awful superhero.
Yeah. Like, Joe's like, you can't give up your speed, and Barry deadass said to him, that's not your decision. It's like, I was just thinking, dude, Barry, how is this your plan? How is your plan to give up your superpowers to a literal supervillain? Like, do you really not see how this is potentially a bad outcome?
No, because...
No, he goes over and he gives him literally all his speed. He runs all the speed force out of him. And yeah, that's kind of how the episode ends. He's got no speed. Zoom's just, doing his thing. And,
Zoom's doing his thing.
Yeah, which is
Zoom's just chilling. Zoom's just being a cool guy.
Just chilling and killing. And, yeah, no Flash at the moment. So I have no idea. We've got 5 episodes to go from this to him beating Zoom. I have no idea
how he's going to pull that off.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So, wait, hang on. So, did he give up his speed at the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Fuck, so Barry is actually depowered now. Shit.
Yep, depowered.
Didn't Zoom then, like, drag him through the streets? Or is that earlier? Right, okay. Earlier. Yeah, no, Barry is, as I said, I feel like Eobard Thawne made a fucking great decision in creating the Flash early because Barry is shit. He's shit, inexperienced and young.
Riddler, talk.
So you haven't seen a single episode of Arrow?
No, not since. Let me double check. Yeah, really haven't, actually.
Damn.
Let me check which... Oh, that might be why. Judging by the release dates of these, there was actually a 3-week... There's 3 weeks between episode 18 and episode 19.
Right.
Yeah, which is probably explains why, because I don't think the other ones had quite so big a gap. Swapping a Catwoman.
Yeah. Oh, good. Hey, look, I'm almost done with the Riddler trophy collecting. Look at that.
Woo.
He says, because he's changed to Catwoman, who has way less.
God, there's loads of trophies.
Yes, I think this one has the most. I think this one has... I mean, Arkham Knight has 240 riddles, which includes Destructibles, Riddler trophies, and riddles themselves. But I feel like this has more. I mean, it's already more than 240 just with what remains here. So, I think it might be like somewhere around 300 before I collect, because I've collected a load already, so.
That is a lot. That is a lot indeed.
Oh, is there anything else you would like to discuss?
I think that's about it for CW and for everything.
Okay. Well, the fact that I've switched to Catwoman it probably means that I'm running out of ideas, so... What?
Oh, it marks them down as Catwoman trophies.
Yes. Because of course she's gone around leaving them for herself to collect later.
Stranger's tower exploded. Did Batman blow it up? Kinda.
I mean, cause and effect. Batman goes there, place blows up. Batman goes to the church, it blows up.
A lot of stuff blows up when Batman goes to it. That's kind of weird, actually.
Yeah, you know, it's a public menace. I wonder how much Jonah would fucking hate Batman.
Jonah?
Jonah Jameson.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if he's consistent, then he'd probably like him a lot less than even Spider-Man.
Yeah, because especially being a vigilante, and I mean, I don't know whether he'd
and stuff.
Yeah, I wonder whether. I mean, because he's obsessed with Spider-Man being like pretending to be a hero, but he's actually a villain. While at least I feel like Batman is more definitively a hero with just darker methods. So he might actually appreciate, because he quite liked Spider-Man when he was possessed by Doc Ock and was using a lot more harsh methods against criminals.
Okay.
He thought Spider-Man had finally grown a spine. No, he just grown 4 additional arms, mate. Bam. That joke brought to you by stupidity. Is it in the subway station or is it on the subway station, Bradley? You'll know.
In the station or on the station? Yes, as a person who's absolutely definitely played this game.
Well, you've watched someone play this game, so that makes you an expert.
Yeah, not even 200%.
Do babadi babada baba. I do love that pile of bodies. It's it really spruces up the decor. If this trophy is behind this door, oh thank fuck. It's in the other corner of the room. Oh, it's in here.
But that's green.
Yeah, that's a Batman one. I was really hoping that wouldn't be a Catwoman trophy for me to get.
Riddler trophy found.
The fact that they put like a response to your timing on these buttons and didn't put perfect instead of perfect is it's just such a wasted opportunity, guys. It's like, what the fuck?
I'd say it's because they're taking a more like dark and gritty angle, but that's no excuse.
It really isn't. I mean, no, it's just because they're cowards.
Because they're cowards. God, but her whip is both long and really like
strong.
Yeah.
That's definitely what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say fast, but like it's not fast. It's that she's got ridiculous upper body strength. Because like it's just a normal whip, isn't it? So that speed is coming from her pulling herself towards.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, superhuman confirmed.
I think I'm fairly sure she is. I mean, Black Cat is. Although I think it's like implanted. Are you serious? Do I need to get Batman to break that before I can get in? Surely not. See that, like, bit of shitty cardboard thing? That's breakable. Should we call it there?
Yeah, let's call it there.
Oh.
So
wait, that means I have to stop the stream. Shit.
You're turning into me!
I was waiting for you to do it. I was like, come on, Bradley, let's wrap this up. I'm getting tired of this shit. Yeah, okay. We won't talk about that again.